Hello! My name is Peter C. Hayward and I'm going to solve the Symble today. Symble is a Wordle-like puzzle. It is the most confusing one to explain. So there's two twists to it. Firstly, you don't know what the symbols are. So in Wordle, you get you get yellow, grey, and green, and you know that yellow means the letter's in the word but in a different position, green means it's in the right spot, grey means it's not in the word. In this one, you just get three symbols. Could be blue, red, pink, and you don't know what each one means. There's no way of knowing until you've solved it. That's the first twist. The second twist is that the clues that you get, the equivalent of the green, yellow, and grey, are not for the word that you put in compared to the answer. It's for the answer compared to the word. So the way to think about it is, imagine your guess is the answer in Wordle, and the actual answer for Symble is what you typed in. That's what you're getting clues for. It's a little tricky to wrap your head around, but I think it's brilliant. I really enjoy this puzzle. I do it every day. I like to open with drink and then sweat. So let's have a look at this. All right, pretty reliably, we can say that the orange cross in this puzzle is the equivalent of grey in Wordle, because the odds of all of these letters being in it, but in the wrong order. Well, I mean, firstly, there's no overlap between these two. So if all of these were in it, but in the wrong... If they're in the right spot, we would have won. That would be it. Secondly, there's no word that uses these, or nothing jumping out, that uses these in a different order. So we can be pretty sure that it's not yellow. And thirdly, even if it was yellow, that would mean that there were two yellow letters in this word, and that doesn't make sense because they're all different letters. So we are guaranteed sure that this is yellow. So now we have to work out if blue is green, blue infinity, or purple star is green. Whichever one it is, the other one will be yellow. So the way that I tend to do this is I use one of them in the same spot, so I could use like IN. I'll do the singular one, because if this is green and we start with D and don't reuse any of these letters, and it comes back again, we know for sure that this is green, because if this was yellow, then it would mean that one of these letters goes there in the final answer. Because remember, it's like the opposite of Wordle. It's so hard to explain. Just play it a few times and you'll get it. So yes, if this came back purple, we know that purple star is green, because that's the only way that you get the same thing twice. Now the trick is coming up with a letter that... There we go. So this uses... Oh yeah, there we go. So now we know that the blue infinity is green, so we know that these two are there. We also know that the last letter is one of these. It's not going to be L. It can't be Y, because then it would have come up as green. It could be O. Well, it has to be O, in fact, because if it was D, then this one would have also been the purple star. So now we know that it ends in INO, and the first letter is either R or K. What could that be? It's got to be K, right? RUINO? That doesn't make any sense. So I think it's got to be K. Canino? That's very odd. So yeah, the second letter is not any of these. The third and the fourth are I and N, and the last one is a letter from this word that's not O, not D, and it's not Y. I don't think it can be N. I think it has to be O. So this ends in INO. Then the first letter is a letter from this word that's not that's not D, I, or N. So it has to be K or R. So if it's R, then it's that. Oh, rhino. It's rhino. I don't know if they do this deliberately, but Symble seems to me that they always use interesting words. Like, I've never been like, oh, that's a kind of boring word. I'm always like, what a cool, weird word. And sometimes I use that to my guesses. So there we go. Symble in 4. On my normal browser, I use a different browser for recording. I've got like pretty close to 100% on this. Like, I rarely get it in more than 5. I think the constraint of the reversing of it makes it somehow easier than Wordle. Either way, I really enjoy Symble. Thanks for watching. Come back. I do videos every day of different word puzzles, mostly quartal, octotal sequence, and octotal rescue. But hey, all kinds of stuff. I'll be back tomorrow, or as long as this keeps being fun. Bye.